channel. I am in the washroom getting ready. So in today's video, I am going to do some meal prepping for Nora. She is 5 months now, and I've been slowly introducing her to solid foods.
Hello.
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 You're so cute.
Hello.
So I wanted to bring you guys along as
Hello.
my meal preps
Oh.
for sister. And so she is 5 months, and so this is a stage 1 baby meal prep, introducing them to solid foods. I found some great recipes on Pinterest, so I wanted to give them a try. I have my little tester here. There she is. Hello, sister. So she will let us know if they are a hit or not. So this is my second time now introducing a baby to solid foods. So I pretty much know what I'm doing. Nervous laugh. I'll also be introducing her to peanut butter, which is always like a stressful moment because you never know how they're going to react. We went to the doctor when she turned 5 months. She said it's time to start introducing her to peanut butter and other foods that could potentially cause allergic reactions. And you want to start those foods now between 4 to 6 months, she said. And you never want to start after 9 months because that's when they can develop an allergy. Okay, so here we are. Welcome back to my kitchen. The last time I had you in here was meal prepping for when Nora was still in my tummy right before she came out. And now we are meal prepping for baby girl herself. We're starting solids now. Yeah, hi baby girl. Look at that face. Are you ready? Are you ready for solids? So she's gonna sit here with us while I meal prep. So when I went to the doctor at her 5-month appointment, she said you should start with introducing the baby to meats because they're high in iron, and then vegetables, and then fruit. You don't want to start with the fruit first because it's sweet, and then they're always going to want sweets after that. It's good to start with the meat and vegetables first, and then afterward, then you introduce the sweets, which is the fruits. I was reading that babies like the taste of spices, and it's good to introduce them to those things early. It just makes a carrot taste more flavorful. Even though we don't introduce salts and those kinds of additives just yet, you still want it to taste good for them. So first we're going to start with carrots and cilantro, followed by butternut, squash, and ginger, mango and mint, apples and cinnamon. I'm going to introduce some peanut butter. I'm going to do a banana and peanut butter recipe. And then I want to introduce eggs because that's another thing that they could possibly be allergic to. So I'm going to introduce eggs and rice. And then the other day I made some soup, which is just a chicken, sayote squash, rice, and spinach and ginger. And I made it for the family. And I was like, you know, these are all good things for baby girl too. So I put it in the baby food blender. And I put it in the freezer for her so she can have that as a meal as well. For a blender, I actually have the Baby Brisa that I use. I use this for Nash, and I kept it for my second child. So now I'm going to be using it for baby girl. And this thing is great because it steams the food, and then after it's done, it automatically blends the food. So you just turn it on, and it steams it, blends it, boom, it's done. It beeps when it's ready. Yeah, it's ready to go. And you just store it. The other thing I wanted to tell you about was these super cute baby food containers that I got on Amazon. They have these cute pastel colors, perfect for Easter. Kind of gender neutral. They come in all kinds of colors. And they're great for storing food and then freezing them so you can always use it later. And I actually have the soup in here. They've already blended. And you just put the lid on, ready to go. And then I just store that in the freezer. But I'm going to be taking it out now so I can reuse this thing for other food. Okay, so we're going to do carrots and, what is this called? Parsley, butternut squash already cut up into frozen cubes, and ginger, mango and mint, peanut butter and bananas, apples and cinnamon, Then eggs and rice. And I'm just gonna use some rice cereal. I do also have some thyme. I think she might like thyme better. It's not as intense. I don't know, I hated parsley when I was a kid too. Steam and mix, set it for 20 minutes, and start. There it goes. Now I'm doing some butternut squash and ginger. So I'm just shredding it, because ginger can be super stringy. I just want to make sure that it blends well when I put it into the steamer. There we go. We'll do some mango and mint now. Banana and peanut butter. Is that good? I'll leave it here for you to play with. This is how you start baby-led weaning, guys. Make sure it's small enough so they don't choke. And then you just let them play. So now let's put our carrots and thyme into the container. Butternut squash. I like to eat apples and bananas. Alright, hey fam, welcome back. It is the next day. I didn't get to finish everything yesterday because I didn't think about it, but if you put food into the steamer, it takes 20 minutes for each meal to cook, so it was taking longer than I thought. So we are picking up today where we left off. I just finished the butternut squash and ginger yesterday, and it turned out so good. It smelled amazing. But how cute do these look? So colorful. I love. I'm gonna store those together in the freezer. And you know, what I didn't think about was like half of these items are orange. So I don't know how I'm gonna tell them apart. So if you are doing the same thing, maybe you want to store them separately. I mean, you could always leave them in the cute little molds. And that way you'll know like, oh, carrots in one, mango in one, butternut squash in one. That way it'll make it easier to tell them apart. Okay, so let's start steaming the next one because we gotta get the show on the road. So we're doing mango and mint now. We're gonna scoop our mango. It is a glorious day. And you know why? Because Mama has fit back into her pre-pregnancy jeans. Yay! Thank you, thank you. I would like to say it is because I have been working out tirelessly since the baby was born, but no, that would be a lie. But I have tried to cut out fatty foods like dairy and stuff, and also instead of like muffins and bagels every day for breakfast, I have switched over to overnight oats, and that's been like my new obsession for the last 3 weeks, and I swear it's been working. So, boom, good day everyone, good day. Hello. So it's just fruit, so I think 15 minutes should be fine. Let's just make it 20 to be safe. So Nash does not have a peanut allergy, and I owe it, he's gonna sit with me. And I think I owe it to starting him on peanut butter at 4 months. I started him slowly. I started with peanut butter oil that you can get with the organic peanut butter. And then like a drop, and then a couple drops, and then we just went all in. And, oh, you know what I did also was I rubbed some on his skin first, and I didn't see any reaction. And that's when I felt more comfortable to actually let him eat it. You wanna help Mama try food? Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Mango mint. Little sour, but good. Okay, interested? More? Oh, she wants more. Oh, okay, okay. And for breakfast, we had some pork stew, and I just put it on rice with eggs, and me and Nash ate that, and I gave her some of the pork too, because the doctor wants her eating some meat that's high in iron, and also eggs, high in iron. No. So with the eggs, you could hard boil them and mash them up, or this morning I just had a fried egg for myself, and I just gave her some. You like it? I think we have a winner. No. Look at his face. Is that good? Is that good? Yum, yum. So I would say the mango mint is a success. That's good. She's really not too picky just yet. Nash is the same way, when he was little. But Nash hated banana and avocado. And I think it's just a texture thing. No, he said. Okay, so let's try some apples and cinnamon now. We'll throw that in the steamer. I'm gonna save the bananas and peanut butter for last just because I don't want peanut butter residue in this thing. And then she has some sort of reaction. Apples and cinnamon. Smells like apple pie. Apples are a little more firm, so I'm gonna do 20 minutes. I also found some blackberry, raspberry, and spinach in our fridge, so I wanted to see if there was like a recipe I could do with that. Throw another one in there. Let's see. Pinterest for the win. Kale, blackberry, and apple. Let's do a blackberry, apple, spinach. Boom. I had to put Nash down for a nap and change diapers and get sister dressed because we have a baby birthday party to go to. And it's a, oh my gosh, Kobe Bryant Mamba mentality theme. So sister is dressed in her Laker attire representing LA. Hi baby girl. Look at you with your little yellow bow. Hi sis. Hi, sister. Hi, happiness. Hi, happiness. So, the next one on the menu is butternut squash and ginger. And it really doesn't taste like much, as it should though. We don't want to overwhelm them with flavor. But it's super watery, so I'm going to add some rice cereal to thicken it up. And that's a good tip. If you're starting on solids and you make food and it's too watery, add some oatmeal or add some rice. And if it's too thick, you can add some breast milk or add some formula. There you go, kid. Let's try this. Ooh, that's the ginger. You can also do ginger, and I think the sweet potato might have been better to kind of even out the spiciness of the ginger. But she doesn't seem to mind. Do you, champ? You're a champ like your jersey. Let's cleanse our palate with something a little sweeter. This is the apples and cinnamon. Hello. Hi, beautiful. Hi. Welcome back. Let's try. Mmm. Oh, yes. Mmm. Happy. Is that good? Yeah. Is that sweeter? This girl just ate a whole bottle too, and she's still down to try solids. That's something I wanted to tell you too. If your baby doesn't seem interested in solids, try giving them solids before their bottle feeding, because if they're full off a bottle, they're not really going to show an interest in trying out food. Next on the menu, carrots and thyme. Okay, let's add some formula to this mix because it is a little too thick. Maybe too much, but whatever. Let's try this. The carrots are kind of grainy. So yeah, carrots and thyme, that was a meh. She wasn't really interested. It might have been better with cilantro. Well, personally, I would have liked it better with cilantro. But I don't know how babies would feel about it. But the recipe calls for carrots and cilantro. Hi. I love you. I love your face. Thank you. Mama. You see Mama? Mama. Mama. Nash's first word was Papa. And I was like, I carried you for 9 months. I had a C-section where they cut me in half to bring you into this world. And you're going to say Papa first? No. So, with sister, we're going to practice Mama every day. Mama. Mama. Can you say Mama? Not sure how we feel about this one. Oh, okay. Again. It's kind of seedy from the blackberries. And the spinach is a little strong. But she's curious, which is a good thing. Not bad. A little tart. And then once they start getting used to all of these different flavors, you can start giving them mashed up pieces of whatever you're cooking for dinner, which makes your life so much easier. When I had Nash, I did this puree diet for like a month or two, and then I started him on baby-led weaning. So I would give him small mashed up pieces of whatever we were having for dinner, put it on his plate, and he could play with it, and eventually he started putting it in his mouth, and then I would give him larger pieces that he couldn't swallow right away. He had to learn to take smaller bites. That was one of the best things that I taught him, was small bites. So now it's so helpful, because whenever I give him something to eat, I can say small bites, and he knows not to shove the whole thing in his mouth and choke. He'll take smaller bites. What do you think? It's okay? Well, I made a lot of it, so you're gonna eat it. Yeah. That's a good try. So now we'll just wait for the peanut butter and banana. I saved the most stressful for last. Let's try to put some peanut butter on her skin and see how that goes. It always makes me feel better to put a little bit of peanut butter on their skin first to see if they have any sort of reaction. It's always nerve-wracking trying peanut butter for the first time. I always make sure that I have my cell phone right by me in case I need to call the ambulance, because my nephew has a really bad peanut allergy. We always have to be really careful about what we serve at family gatherings, but it's hard because he always has to carry around an EpiPen. But they're saying now they're doing studies of how they can help train the body to become more accustomed to peanuts if they do develop an allergy. I thought that was interesting. Last one is done. This is our peanut butter and banana. I love the smell of cooked bananas. Okay, so it's been a little over 15 minutes. And let's see if she's having any reaction. So no, I don't see any reaction on her arm. And then you check their chest and their back. I'm not seeing any allergy. So I'm feeling pretty comfortable. Okay, here goes nothing. Got my cell phone on standby just in case. Is that good? Anyway, so I'll just give her a couple bites for now.
Hey.
Looks good. And the earlier you start introducing them to these highly allergic foods, the less of a chance you will have a reaction. For sure, before you start introducing any kind of foods, especially possible allergic reaction foods, you should talk to your healthcare provider. So we didn't get to try eggs and rice, but we actually had some this morning for breakfast. And I've given her eggs a few times already with no real reaction. With eggs, so when Nash was a baby first starting solids, they said to first give him egg yolks, and if there was no reaction, then give egg whites. Now best practice is to give them the whole egg. So I don't know, things are always changing. It's so funny, as a mom you always feel like you're doing something wrong. And then every time we go to the doctor, it's always something new that they've done studies on and proven, and now everything that you knew before has changed, and so you gotta change things up, and I don't know, it can be so overwhelming sometimes, so just do your best, that's all I can say. And luckily everything went well today. You did so good. You did so good. And now I have a whole freezer full of food for baby girl. And I may only redo that a few other times, refill the freezer with baby food. It's always handy to pop one in a bag when you're heading out, and that way it has the day to defrost. They're super handy that way. So yeah, that's it for today's video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. If you guys have any baby food recipes, I would love to hear them. I am always learning new things as well. Even though I am a second-time mom, I feel like we are always learning. So I would love to hear from you guys and support each other. I want to build a community here where we can help each other out, because being mom is hard. Even little things like this, like trying new food. But we're doing our best, so hang in there, ladies, and I will see you guys in the next one. Alright, take care. Bye-bye. Say bye, princess.
Bye.
Bye. Want to say bye? Bye. Bye, handsome boy. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.